So good morning. Today is the 24th of December. That's Christmas Eve. It's the day before Christmas. Tomorrow's when we get all of our big presents. One more sleep till Christmas. So this is box 24. It's a big one. And I think it has to be the base, doesn't it? The bottom. And it is. It is. So we will cut that open. That's interesting. I like that. Make sure I've got everything. Right, so the box for the last day contains the bottom part of the model and 2 screws. The bottom part has 2 openings for the wheels. Place the bottom part on the auto body so that the wheels rest in the openings. The bottom part is positioned correctly when the mud flaps are located in the front wheel house. Now fasten the bottom part. Now fasten the bottom part with the 2 screws. This completes your model. You can now place it on the sound base. Now it did say it contains the bottom part of the model and 2 screws, but there's no screws in there. So the big question is, can we? Yes, we got some screws. We did get, yes. Whoops. So those 2 screws that we got in an earlier day, that's obviously those 2, because I can see that those screws are going to be fixed in there, so we need those metal ones. So which way round does this go? So this is obviously the bottom, because that's all the advertising gumph. Right, I can see the wheels rest in there, so I'm going to lift that up, and it says the mud guards need to rest inside the wheel arch, and that's going to have to lift up there. So let's bring the wheels in. There we go. There we go. That's fitted. This seems a bit jumpy. Right, let's get those screws attached then. So I'm going to flip to my new screwdriver, which is also magnetized. What I want to do, in an earlier one when we last used screws, I used my heavy duty Aurea. And I kind of regretted it, because I want to see how this new screwdriver performed. There we go. That one's in. This is actually the first time I've used this screwdriver. This was a present. An early present, I will add. I was told to open it. I'm not one of these that open my Christmas presents early. That's absolutely splendid. Absolutely like that. Really do like that. Right, let's do the box, which is where I normally end the video, but we'll do it and then we'll have a little analysis and I'll tell you my thoughts. So this is box 24, which is definitely inside the dashboard. We'll flip that over and we get a picture of 2 cars, and there's our picture complete. Very, very nice. So here's our sound base, and then we can pop our model on there, and then when we press the button, that's really nice. Really liking that. So let's just turn that off for a moment. What did I think of it? I absolutely love it. Is it worth the money? I'm 50-50, and I'm erring on the side of yes, because you do get this lovely book. The length of time that I've spent on these each day, that isn't the total advent calendar, because I've just picked a page at random here, day 4, so I've got a little bit of reading material, so that's kind of kept me entertained. If I'd have got a chocolate advent calendar, I know you won't get you know, for the price you'll get a lot more. Obviously an advent calendar's a few quid and you get a tiny piece of chocolate, but you know, you wake up in the morning, you open your advent calendar, eat your chocolate. That's it, that's done. This one I've actually got something to show for at the end of the build. The cloth, is it necessary? Possibly. I will pop that on there. Background, I'm not keen on that background. I think that's a bit of a waste of a day, but somebody else watching this might go, well actually I like that background, but I think Paris is a bit tacky. A box, it's a useful little box, but now the advent calendar's finished, it's so that's potentially a wasted day. Stickers, some people might like the stickers. I mean, you see the two CVs, they're all hippified, aren't they? This is quite a plain boring one compared to what most people, but that's the good thing about the two CVs, is they're all, you do your little touches and you end up with a unique 2CV. I don't know if there's any on here that have been, no, these are all plain original ones. But yeah, I mean, yeah, these are okay, they're fine. And apparently this is the ultimate travelling vehicle, because I've always been told, and I can't dispute this, there's two cars that you never see on the roadside broken down. One is a Rolls Royce and the other one is a 2CV. So, you know, yeah, I like my advent calendar. I think I will buy another one next year. I've seen a couple of them. I might buy them, chuck them in the attic, and then I'll have another one next year. Maybe I've got one that I can give to somebody. I know of someone that would appreciate one of them for definite. In fact, actually, I know someone that might appreciate two of them. There's a Golf GTI and there's a Samba camper van, and there was another one. But yeah, no, I on the whole, I like this. It's a nice little build, and I like the sound effects. They have drawn it out a little bit, but you know, it's 24 days for an advent calendar. But what a nice idea. You know, we don't all want chocolate, and obviously if you're diabetic, or you know, you've got some issue where you can't have sugar, it must be quite hard not being able to have an advent calendar. And I think I would take this over chocolate any day of the year. So, hope you enjoyed my little advent calendar. I've certainly enjoyed building it. Now tomorrow is my first day of a series that I'm calling 12 Days of Craftmas. There will be a little competition running in it. I do not advertise competitions in descriptions anymore, because there seems to be some spammers out there that will just post congratulations, you've won. So I like to bring the competitions into the actual video, but obviously I do hope that if you watch my 12 Days of Craftmas, you're watching it for the videos, not for what you can get out of it other than the enjoyment of the videos. So guys, there's my 2CV. That's the end of my advent calendar. I've really enjoyed it. I just hope that you've enjoyed it, at least partly, as you know, as much as I have. So take care guys, catch you later.